The drama continues with Shaunie, Jen, Evelyn, and Tami. Malaysia went on a date with a daddy, honey. Ooh. And we've got news and special segments. It's all coming up. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey. How many get some lights? Hey.
Why did J.Lo pull out that serious dance face though?
We need to figure out how many friends Shaunie has.
Oh, yes.
Shaunie is down to a good 2. If that.
I'll be her friend.
Okay.
Let me say that.
Sign up.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us tonight, and I am back this week.
Yes, we did.
We did.
We did.
I'm your girl L.Marie, and the rest of the panel we have next to me.
It's your boy L.Marie here.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chellz Evette.
And what's up, everyone? I'm Kayla. Oh, look, hold on. Can't even get my name right, y'all. It's a little late. I'm Kayla Rene'e. Hi.
You sure?
You need a vitamin?
You know.
I got some vitamins.
People not gonna get into all of our.
They watch the show, they will. Because your edges is on point down.
Yes, ma'am.
What were you guys' overall thoughts of this episode?
Evelyn is Patty.
Okay.
She Patty. She funny Patty.
Tammy's canceled.
Oh my God. I'm just wondering why this stuff is so prolonged. Like, this whole rumor situation, we got to wait till the end of the episode to still not even find out who the ex is.
I don't think
we know who.
I think
We know, but I mean, like, I just want them to come out verbatim and say.
I don't think
who it
that'll
is.
happen,
Yeah,
though.
it's not
I
gonna
just
happen.
don't see them saying that. It's probably something in place where they can't.
Liability issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can't
But
say
if you
say his
listen
name.
to the timeline, her living in Miami and her being friends with Evelyn and Evelyn being at her baby shower, like that type of stuff was
Yeah.
like
We
hints
know, we know.
Yeah.
as to who the
And the
person
rumor
was.
affecting her family.
Her
Like
family.
Marlon
Yeah.
wouldn't affect her family.
No, that's so true.
But the other person would. And out of
That's so
respect
true.
for my friend Shaunie, I'm not going to say anything or say
Yeah,
the person's
friend.
name. That's my friend.
And I respect you for that.
You playing a Jackie right now?
Yes.
Interesting.
And I feel like Jen is canceled.
Do you?
Yes.
Jen is definitely canceled.
Jen is
I
canceled.
don't know
canceled.
that
No.
Jen is canceled.
We're gonna get into it. So this episode starts off kind of where last week left off, like them exposing, Tami exposing the fact that there is this secret that everyone's been keeping from Shaunie about Evelyn sleeping with her ex. And so, like, it gets really crazy because Evelyn is just like really hurt. She's like, I would never do that. Like, that's something that I wouldn't do. And to me, I feel like Evelyn may be a lot of things. You know, we may call her, you know, she jumps from sport to sport. You know, she may be some things. But I don't think she's a grimy person because that's just grimy. You do something like that.
I agree because even with the whole situation with her and Tammy's ex-husband, before she called her a non-mother effing factor, she was like, you weren't in the picture.
she didn't
I just
know.
don't believe that if she knew that Tami was in the picture, she would have done that. I just don't believe that.
I
about
do think Evelyn is very respectful
Yes.
of how she plays the game. And she wouldn't do that to she wouldn't do that to Shaunie.
I don't think so
she'd do
either.
that to Shaunie.
No.
I don't know.
Really?
You see how we all looking at you like that?
Yes.
I'm
Because
like,
you quiet.
I don't know.
I don't think she would do that.
You feel like she would do that?
That's very interesting. I think she would.
Wow.
Why?
I don't think nobody
I
thinks
just
that she
feel
would do
like, really?
If
Like, am I the
if-
only one? Because I
Yes.
like.
If Shaunie thought that she would do that, Shaunie would not have her around her family, her
Absolutely.
baby showers and stuff like that.
I don't know. I just feel like, given her history, I just feel like
Her
she's-
history of what, though?
I just feel like she'd be like men hopping, like
Yeah,
especially
but that's
like
what I'm
men
saying.
that
She
be like
might-
involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like involved with people, like
And
kind of
she may
sleeping
be
like a married
man-hopping.
man type of thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I can
Just
just
because
see
you're
They
her.
got 13 years
I can see,
in.
but I can see her sleeping with like a married man type of thing.
A married man, but not her friend. They
Not her
13
friend,
years in.
yeah.
Like, that's a real friendship.
No.
And just
13
because she
years?
married a man hops doesn't make her, not loyal.
Yeah.
As long as she ain't hopping with my man.
Now how the tables
Matter of fact,
have
I'm gonna drop
turned.
you off so you can't hop on. You know what I'm saying?
that
my
just
God.
makes
You won't hop
her,
on mine.
that
So
just
you won't hop
makes her
on mine.
kind of, promiscuous. It
Period.
doesn't make her, period.
So I'm
mean,
like, so
I-
y'all are
I
advocates
just
for
think-
promiscuity?
No, I just think we're
Yes.
advocates of,
Period.
I'm
Clearly.
advocates of her being a loyal friend because out of all the times we've seen Evelyn, I've never questioned her loyalty to her friends. Even when the Evelyn and Jen situation happened, they both were equally hurt, equally affected. I feel like Evelyn really values friendship.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you. Yeah. You the only one.
I feel like that's debatable, y'all. But anyway,
why?
I just feel like it's debatable. I don't know. Maybe it's just like her demeanor and her personality is.
What did she do to your man? Is this personal?
What man?
It sounds personal.
What man?
I'm just trying to figure out like if Evelyn slid your man.
Well, you know, French Montana was my little thing.
See, and there it is. And there it is.
No,
But
Well, you were the secret, honey, because Evelyn wasn't.
ooh, you know what?
so listen.
Jen in the dark. Look.
How do we feel about Jen seeming like she's clueless to the fact of like spreading a rumor is wrong?
She's definitely acting clueless, and it's like, sis.
Yeah.
Everybody's
like,
pulling out receipts. It's kind of like trying to call somebody a liar, and you're just like, oh, what? I didn't lie about that. And I'm like,
I think initially she was clueless. I think she went home. She came to that brunch and was like, I apologize. I take accountability. I was wrong. But you know, the thing about apologizing is, it's like, after I do that, what do you guys want me to do?
Yeah.
I've taken accountability. I've apologized for the part that I
But
played.
before that, even like getting to that, just like within the conversation, like when they first exposed everything, just being in a place of like, what? But, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I said it, but like not realizing that it was like what you did was harmful.
I don't. I mean, in the moment, what you're doing in that, I think what Jen did in that moment was let me defend myself. Like, no matter what, let me defend myself. And then, like you said, when she went home, it was an afterthought. Like, yo, that was messed up. And it looks like during the episode, you can kind of tell like Evelyn wasn't like, oh, Jen, you did that to me.
Right.
It's like I think Jen told Evelyn.
No, she said she didn't tell her. But what I was thinking was,
Evelyn was so like calm.
she was calm because in Evelyn's mind, everything is Tami anyway.
Yeah.
So she's not really concerned about Jennifer, but I think Jennifer was caught off guard. So imagine your friend is behind you and somebody's like, you the one spread the rumor, so you probably like, you don't want to turn around to make it obvious.
But
You're just like,
no, check the footage. Like Evelyn literally was
Roll the
like,
clip.
Like Evelyn literally like looked at Jen and like during the conversation was like, you know, like she like was compassionate. Like, girl, I understand. Like we weren't friends. Yo bad. Like okay, we moving on. I feel like she told her or like said, you know, I did some foul stuff or we wasn't friends.
No.
Like, you don't think so?
No,
It looked like
no.
The Evelyn we know would have yanked Jennifer.
I'm surprised she didn't. But my whole thing is like, Jen, keep that same energy. You was all hooping, hollering for Cece and all of her little dramas and what was going on. So it's like
Jennifer Williams picks her battles wisely.
Clearly, but it's like, nah, sis, keep that same energy all around the table. You had that same energy. You was barking all of this hoopty whoop top with Cece, and now it's like, I didn't say anything. She's all quiet. Oh,
she ain't climbing. She's not climbing Tree Tami.
Yeah, no,
She
doesn't want that issue.
No, keep that same energy.
She defended herself, but she doesn't want that issue like she can with Cece. You know, people do things to people.
That's a bully. That's a bully, though.
She knows her limits. Yeah.
I feel like that's a bully, though. You gonna pick on the weakest link?
Well, you're picking on Jennifer right now, and I don't like it.
I'm not picking on her.
Not fair.
We are stating facts tonight.
Period. I don't like it.
Period.
You know she wrong. Period.
These are nothing but facts being stated tonight about Jen.
Period.
But I can see, so from my point of view with Evelyn and Jennifer, like I don't think she knew. Right when everyone else heard it is when Evelyn first heard it. But like you said, she's like stuck on, but Tami started this. Yeah. And I think, like we said, her loyalty to her friends and how she values friendship, she knows that they were in a really bad place.
Yeah, they were.
And so, you know what? You did this then and fine. So, bitch, why are you bringing it up now?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
we're all past this. So I kind of can like understand both sides a little bit of like who's wrong. Like, okay, Tami, you did hold this information for a while, but at the same time, Jennifer, you spread it though. It's one thing to kind of go to another friend in confidence about a rumor, like, I heard this, I don't know what to do, woo, woo, woo. It was a whole group text. There was more than one person you spread this to.
There was equal accountability in the situation.
Yes.
I just think as we'll talk about or we'll discuss later, Tami's approach to the situation was, or her defense to the situation was just off.
It was messy.
It was very messy.
It was very, I feel like there was a motive. It was like, because to
100%.
hold a group chat from like a year ago, you've been waiting, over a year ago, you've been waiting for that. And she brought it up at like such impromptu time, like sis was ready for it.
So do y'all think if Tami would have just came out and said, they were having their little powwow, do you think if Tami would have came out and said, you know what? I did have something against you, and I was waiting on this moment to bring it up.
I would be here for
respect
that.
her. Yeah,
Yeah,
I respect her so much.
that would have been so much better.
Yeah.
But it's like at the same time, I know Evelyn has that like whole vendetta with Tami and they don't like each other type of thing. But it's like still that whole going back to keeping that same energy. It's like you had that same amount of energy to dig this stuff up about me when we weren't friends or whatever. Now that I'm here, sis, what did you have to say? I come up like what you got to say, sis? Like, you know what I mean? I was messing with who? You have these messages from where? Like.
And I
why
feel
you can't tell me personally? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Evelyn's the type of person to me, like almost like she would like respect Tami more if Tami would have said, "Girl, like I was after you."
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Evelyn would be like, "Okay."
It, yeah.
But Tami is the same way. If you guys remember previous seasons where she was bullying that girl, she was like, "I just want her to stand up for herself."
Which one, Mika?
Duffy, look, I'm
no,
like Duffy.
that really little skinny girl.
Yes, the skinny girl, the light skinned girl, and they were on the beach, and she had her purse.
Back in the day.
And she had her purse, and she was like,
"You had Nissan Altima?"
No, she got left
She
at
had
the
a-
altar.
no, do you guys remember? No, did you remember quickly? She had the girl's purse, and the girl was scared to come get her purse. And Tami in her confessional was like,
I'm gonna have to go back to that one.
don't remember
I feel like I remember it, but it's not coming
she
up.
bullied that
I wish
girl.
I could remember her name. I might try to
Keisha,
look
wasn't it?
Yes.
Keisha, the light-skinned, skinny one.
Keisha.
She only was there for one season.
Just
She was
one.
like, I'm
one
out of
season
here.
and one episode.
Okay, because that's not
We'll remind you
memorable.
guys.
Yeah. Run them tapes next week, sis.
Written receipts.
We will.
Period.
Let's take a little bit of a break and talk about Malaysia because we'll get back into this drama and how everything
Child. The phone.
got solved, I guess. But yeah,
Oh, we about to talk about Malaysia Day?
Yes. Okay. So first of all, Malaysia walks in.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Still investigating for me.
I'm
sorry. We need to find. What'd you say, Joe? Man, I thought you was investigating for me.
Oh, yeah. I was looking him up for you, sis. Yeah.
He be doing
Anyway,
that a lot, y'all.
so Malaysia goes on a double date with Cece and Byron with this. What was his name? Ron.
His name was Ron. Ron is a sports agent here in Los Angeles.
Come through, Ron Burgundy.
Yeah. Yes, his name is Ron. Yeah.
His blood
Fine,
type?
handsome thing.
He's AB.
What first impressions?
He's
What
a
do you guys
Scorpio.
think about Ron?
You know.
Oh, you know what they say with them Scorpios.
No.
Right swipe on Tinder. Letting you go ahead.
He was giving me Rick Fox vibes. He was giving me
yeah.
that
Yes.
handsome sugar
No,
daddy.
not
yes.
old. Not old. Just like middle age.
Mature.
Yeah,
Mature.
mature.
Because he had that
Mature.
swag.
Look,
He started limping his walk.
You
know
know
what I'm
what? You
saying?
was staring way too hard.
I felt like he was funny and handsome, but there was a moment where they sat down where I felt like he friend zoned her. I don't know if that's because his age, but he was just like, "You're a very pretty girl. You won't have any trouble dating, finding a man." I was like, "Why would you say that on a date?"
He had kids Malaysia's age.
That's how I felt. Like I felt like it was very like, sweetie, like you're beautiful, but
I'm good, love, and joy.
Yeah, I'm good, love, and joy. That's what I
I think it
got.
was just him providing encouragement to her. He seemed like
Like
he's
a father,
A mentor.
He seemed like
a mentor.
well, we talked about this, in our personal group chat. That you want a man to be like somebody that's uplifting and encouraging.
Yeah.
So I feel like to have a serious moment for a second. I feel like he provided Malaysia with that encouraging moment to remind her like you're a beautiful woman. You
Yeah.
can have anybody. Blah blah blah. So I feel
Does
like
Malaysia need that though? I feel like she doesn't need a reassurance. I feel
She
like
doesn't
Malaysia
because
knows this. You know what I mean?
I don't even if you don't
know.
need it. I think just hearing it from that person is like, okay, oh, he ride for me.
That's
Yeah.
like
But
something
at
you
the
would want to
same-
hear from your father. Like he looked like a father telling his daughter she's beautiful.
No, what I was
want to
gonna
hear
say,
from
but
my man.
what I was gonna say is at the same time she has gone through a divorce, and
True,
even with
that's
all the
true.
confidence, sometimes when we found out she got snatched up on her 18th birthday.
Yes,
And she
That
made
was
clear.
awkward.
And that picture
That
was
was
cute.
awkward.
That little picture was cute. Though.
it was cute.
It was awkward.
So, sometimes you get in a moment where you kind of need that reassurance.
Yeah,
That's
I
okay to
agree.
get it.
I
You
get it.
know,
That's true.
And it was a fine man giving it to her. I would have received it.
I'm about to say he could give it to me.
I would have received it in a whole different setting.
Ma'am?
Oh, okay.
Interesting. We just have to talk about what was it?
Promiscuity. Why is that two of us sound the word out? Promiscuity.
Get it together, freaking frack.
We just had to talk about that. Interesting.
We finished the word.
Sound it out.
Yeah, that's how we promiscuity.
I got your back.
Thank you.
I got the skeweity.
Skeweity. You're a little skeweity.
You acting real skeweity.
You acting real skeweity.
Yeah,
That's a new word, period.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a date 2 for them.
No.
Yes.
No, at all. He friends on her like
He did friends on
real
her.
bad.
He did. Because he said
Y'all think she slept with him?
no. Because he said
she's a sex symbol.
Self-proclaimed.
She did.
Self-proclaimed.
She walked out with all them. Both them girls
when she said it, I was like, when she said she's a sex symbol, I was a little bit thrown up. Because I think Malaysia is sexy.
She is sexy.
But I wouldn't give her like a sex symbol. She was trying to
bring her milkshakes to the yard, and I don't think Grandpa was receiving them.
Grandpa wasn't, because he said, he was like, beauty gets you in the room. He was like, but like character keeps you there or something.
Your brains keeps you there.
Your brains keep you there. And
that was a good quote.
That was a shade.
But that was like a little shade. Like, to go on a date and have someone tell you that is kind of like, okay, what are you trying to say?
I'm learning something. Y'all two are very sensitive. Like, that man was just saying a phrase, a cute little phrase to wheel her in. That was all it was.
So show me your smart.
It was shade.
That was shade.
So you think he thinks she's an airhead?
No. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? I didn't say that. I was saying that he gave her.
This is your platform.
Okay, this is my platform. This is my moment. If you go on a date with an older man, right?
Yeah.
And then he's giving you all this encouragement, advice. He's giving you quotes. He's giving you all this reassurance. I would think, not in a sensitive way, but when you dig deep, if you're a deep thinker, what does this person see in me to want to give me all this voluntarily?
That is my mentor, and I'm the mentee, and he's
That's
giving me
how-
good
that's how I
advice
feel.
on
Because
how to live my best
it's like
life.
on a
Well, he
date.
can mentor and mentee me.
You know what?
Well, you can take all the encouragement and the reassurance that you want, because
and
that's
it's
what you like.
It's like a first date. I mean, they had a little bit of a conversation on the double date, but it's better when you're one-on-one. And you're like, I think it was just like, they're both in a place that they're both divorcees.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it was just
He didn't say how many
encouraging.
kids he had, did he?
He said he didn't have kids.
Oh.
That's a little.
That's
he's
a game
little
changer.
Too old to not
But
have
see-
kids. It's a little weird.
But he was married.
That's
so
a game changer.
We don't know what happened. We don't know what that was about.
He did say he
'Cause
was willing to
married.
have kids again, though.
Oh,
at that
I think
age.
she done.
She got
Yeah, I
3 or
think she
4,
done.
right?
Yeah,
I think
she
got
got
three.
2
Really
twins.
beautiful kids. I think
She's
she done.
probably done.
She's in her early 30s, though, isn't she?
Yes.
in Malaysia?
Yeah, but I mean, she probably started, if she got married at 18, I'm sure she started 19, 20.
Yeah.
I can't say
But
I'm
I
really.
mean, if she really liked him, I mean, I think if like the right situation and she got married again, she's young enough to possibly have at least one more.
My kid's almost out the door, and I just got a check for $75 million. I'm done.
I hope they
That
work
was a
it
nice
out.
divorce settlement.
I forgot
I'm
about
done.
that check.
I remind you.
That's what I was thinking about. Girl, get married again and have another baby.
No.
I'm really hopeful for them. I hope they do work out, because she has been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just don't think it's gonna be with him though.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
I feel like I
don't
wish
see
her the
with
best with like
Yeah,
another man.
me
Don't date
too.
anybody in the like NBA industry or whatever. But
No.
It's weird
But I
because I
definitely
see
don't
her
see it's
with
gonna
like
be him.
Another-
a rapper or somebody.
She was.
No,
she
she's
was with
with
OT.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
was
see
she
her-
really?
Yeah.
Before Malika?
It wasn't before.
Before
Yeah, it
Malika.
wasn't long.
But I
lived.
see her with somebody like that type of energy, like somebody to keep her entertained like that.
She
I don't
needs
see
a
it with
good
all
like
men.
CEO Wall Street
No,
type of guy
she's
to settle
too
her
stiff.
down.
No.
I feel like she needs that
Malaysia?
balance. Yeah, because she from Compton.
Nah.
She Lakeisha from Compton. So I'm like, she need a good little.
That'd be
No,
too
I feel like
too straight.
Keish need a rapper.
A manager, maybe?
Not a manager.
Oh,
A manager. I can see like a manager.
A producer.
A producer. Someone behind the
I feel like
scenes.
somebody to keep her on, but somebody older, maybe mid-40s, that's gonna keep her on her toes.
Mid?
Yeah.
Mid.
She's 31. Mid 40s? You want someone 11 years or senior?
Like a
10
B.
years?
Scott type of. Like a B.
We
Scott
need
type
variety.
of producer.
Variety is good. Variety is good.
Because you have to think, she's already lived a life that majority of people in their like mid-30s have lived.
true.
Divorced.
Yeah, she
You
could go
know.
up in age a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't want, if she doesn't want children anymore, I would look for somebody older.
Yeah.
That's true.
I would.
But let's speaking of variety.
Oh yeah, let me give you guys some variety. Hey, AfterBuzz, our network produces some of the best, and I mean the best after shows and some of your favorites. From dramas to reality to sci-fi and so much more. There is no network that works harder to serve you, our television fans. But we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. Y'all got that? One or more.
Preferably more.
I'm going for the more. By subscribing to our channels, YouTube will suggest content that tailors everything that you're looking for and will help you to continue to help our AfterBuzz grow. And if you're worried about pesky notifications, bzz, 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 don't be, because they're optional. So hit the subscribe button now. Y'all heard me? Hit it now. Check out our other AfterBuzz channels as well, and let us know in the comments how you feel about our shows and the other shows, and we will definitely shout you out. For now, thanks for being the best fans ever and helping our AfterBuzz grow.
Yes. And for those of you who are listening on iTunes, make sure you guys rate, give us the 5 stars on there, spread the word. If you're listening to this podcast, let your friends know, let them know about all the other shows that we have on here, so you can always tune in on iTunes or tune in live on YouTube. So yes, thank you guys for that.
And get into the live chat that we have on YouTube.
Yes.
We want to see what y'all saying.
We want to know what y'all talking
Give us your thoughts.
Well, let's go ahead and get to the end of this drama. Where Shaunie gets everybody together after she gets the receipts. So Tami came through with some receipts. With those texts. They were good. With text messages showing that Jen was out to get Evelyn and hurt Shaunie in the process. And that's really what Shaunie was mostly like upset about. Like, you didn't care that how much this affected me. Just because you were trying to get back at one person.
Yes.
Like, you were that angry, like it was just like laser on Evelyn. I gotta get her. You know, so she gets everybody together so we can all spill this tea and get it cleaned up if it needs to be.
Child, the tea was spilled.
It was spilled, but the crazy part is Tami didn't know that all those people were going to be there, and then she really didn't know Jen was going to be there. But I think Shaunie had to set it up like that.
She had to.
It needed to,
Tami said she wasn't going to show up. So.
Exactly.
I think it was very appropriate because I think it encompassed everybody. Malaysia was pulled into it. Jackie was just there.
Surprisingly, Jackie hasn't been in any drama.
I'm glad.
2 episodes.
I'm happy for her.
So it's coming. The Jackie Christie storm is coming, baby. And I'm here for it.
I hope not. Like, we don't need to see Jackie all up into the drama no more. Give her a break.
Give us something, Jackie. No.
Jackie, calm down.
Give Jackie a break.
I'll give her one more episode. I'm ready for my Jackie to come back. I'm sorry. I'm here for the drama.
I want her to at least cry or something. You know, she was crying last episode. She always cries. She's going to give us a cry soon.
But I definitely felt like, you know, the whole situation, like, Tami was wrong. Tami was so wrong. I am so Team Evelyn at this moment.
I'm Team Evelyn, too.
I'm so Team Evelyn.
Team Ev.
Oh!
Interesting.
Wow.
I'm just saying it was wrong to, like, you had a motive. Yes.
Yeah.
We can see that. Okay. But because to me, what Jen did is worse. So I have to overlook what Tami did right now because I have to address Jen for spreading all this. And like I just said earlier, for being so vindictive that you didn't even care about me and my family and what this was going to do to me.
Wait a minute.
But at the same time, Tami didn't care about Evelyn's family. I mean, didn't care about Shaunie's family either, to hold something and then bring it back a year later. As a friend, I know information. Jen and Evelyn are back close. It's no need for me to bring this rumor to the surface. For what?
Wait, I got a question. Did Shaunie know that Evelyn slept with Tammy's ex-husband before they?
I'm sure.
I think so.
It kind of goes both ways. The whole situation is messy, period.
Interesting.
I'm like, the whole
because
situation.
like if she knew
and didn't tell her as a friend,
Shaunie's
it
wrong
goes
too.
Both ways. Look, Tami wrong now. Shaunie was wrong back then.
And see, I'm that petty friend that be like, you know what? Give me a day to think about this. I'm gonna write some stuff down because you did me wrong too, Shaunie.
Yeah, you just gonna have to build a bridge and get over it. But anyway, no, I'm not feeling Evelyn at this point in time. Like,
what did Evelyn do that was so wrong?
I just feel like all of her energy just needs to be taken out on Jen. You
No.
know, like no, because it's like
no
if
energy
you know,
on Jen. Yeah.
I haven't
Jen
like.
apologized. Did Tami apologize for creating and continuing to push the drama?
But you know they're not going to though. Like that's like. You know what I mean? Like somebody else trying to like...
Jen apologized to the entire group and then specifically apologized to Shaunie. I know for a fact that she apologized to Evelyn. But Jen took time out to apologize to everybody. Tami and Jen, to me, like I said, are equally wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that Jen wasn't wrong.
Definitely agree on
They're
that.
both wrong.
They are.
Tami just took it, with what she said at the end of the episode, she just took it to a whole nother level.
I just feel like this whole like feud that they've been carrying on for the past 5 years over Kenny is still going on, and it's exhausting at this point.
But who's carrying it on?
Evelyn and Tami.
Who seems more angry about it still to this day?
Tami definitely, but it's like Evelyn, she won't let anything go because of that feud that they have together. You know what I mean? It's like y'all are both still equally like childish as hell.
I feel like
for
just
this,
now
situation.
was more so of like Jen is getting on my nerves.
Yeah, it definitely.
So I want to, you know what I mean? So I don't think it was all that energy was for Evelyn, and I'm still mad at this whole like Kenny situation. I think it was also towards Jennifer, like, oh, you playing me. So I'm gonna have to get you right.
No,
keep that same
I don't
energy.
agree with. I don't agree with that because if I was real hood with it. I don't agree with that. But, period. But I feel like if Tami wanted to take Jennifer out solely, she could have took Jennifer out solely. One hit a quitter. Not with physically, but just her words. She could have said something that took Jennifer out. She could have told Jennifer, haha, that's why you divorced. Haha, that's why this, that's why that.
It was never about Jennifer.
It was never about
Evelyn.
Jennifer. Because she really teetered. She went right around Jennifer and went straight for Evelyn. What Tami said about Evelyn and Chad was completely disrespectful.
But see, that just goes back to, like, y'all shouldn't be surprised of Tammy's actions then. All of this, like, feud and stuff that's, like, been going on. Like, you shouldn't be surprised.
Surprised by that in particular. That's the lowest.
That comment about Chad, we haven't got into. But I'm just like,
that's the
let's
lowest.
Going back before that, I was like, you shouldn't be surprised about Tammy's
Let's get into that.
But let's go ahead and get into that.
That was real serious.
Yeah, that was really, like, below the belt and very low for her to bring that up. Because that's a serious issue. And no matter kind of, like, what you've been through in a relationship, like, because she mentioned, like, well, you lie, that you guys were fighting. You were fighting that man and everything like that. But, like, at the end of the day, a man knows his strength. You're strong physically. You're stronger than a woman.
And
you know what I mean? So, like, and you headbutt something. Like, come on.
And you know what I found to be just, I don't want to say crazy. I can't think of the word, but how confident Tami was that she lied. Like, she was there. You lied. Like, no, I read this. You lied. You lied on that man.
To be honest, Evelyn backed her into a corner, and that's her, like, scare tactic. When somebody pushes you into a corner, you gonna say whatever out of the, like, you gonna pull it out of willy-nilly.
Because every episode that Tami has been in, when she's gotten into an altercation, what has she done? She picked up her pocketbook and she walked out the room. So why in this particular situation, Tami came with ammunition. And she was waiting for Evelyn to say something. She was waiting for Evelyn to say something to bring that up. She came with ammunition. Any other time this season, Tami has said, you know what? I'm just going to be calm. I'm a new person. She even brought her pastor into it, Pastor Gray into it. He's
like, don't bring John Gray into this.
Don't bring John into it.
I just felt like she was cornered, though, because she was like, Evelyn's like, nah, you are a liar. Like, you lied about this whole situation. And she was like, well, you lied.
But you know how I know that.
She could have walked away like she walked away all season.
But you know how I know that Evelyn is, one, living in her truth in a different place? Because she kind of chuckled and was like, you crazy. The old Evelyn, if she felt guilty or felt, defensive, she would have hopped off the table. Yeah. She's just like, that's how you know it was a real sincere situation for Evelyn.
But it also was hurtful.
Absolutely.
We all knew it was real. Yeah, Tami was definitely wrong with that. Like, we knew it was.
It doesn't matter if Evelyn flicked Chad and he headbutted her. It still was her truth, her experience. And domestic violence is nothing you ever play with. Ever want to just...
either side of the fence.
I thought it couldn't get no worse than them talking about each other's kids. And I'm like, dang, Tami, like, you didn't hit a soup.
And
like,
then in Tammy's confessional, again, the confidence was there. I'm just here so the truth could be told because she lied on that. I'm like, she's still...
like, ended that man's career. But it's like,
like
Evelyn said, she has a scar on her forehead forever. She had to go to the hospital. Like, that was a serious... That's not a lie. Like, no matter what led up to before that event...
You can't fabricate that.
He headbutted her.
And then didn't he come out... He came
apologized several times about it. I think that if Tami had that feeling that it was a mutual wrong between Chad and Evelyn, say that. I feel like, y'all were fighting. Y'all were fighting.
She was cornered,
and this happened. But don't say you lied on that man. You was beating that man just like he was beating you.
Like, she didn't have none of the facts in that situation.
Like you said, it was like old Tami was like, let me just say something.
Yeah, and she's kind of said that in her confessional. She was like, you know what, I'm working on myself, but the old one can come
right around the corner.
But that was low. That was very,
so
very
Evelyn had to come for her diabetes. But I don't, that was low too.
And her edges.
That was low, and I don't think that Tami's diabetes should be brought into it. But Tami does have diabetes. Because she's a liar.
She has diabetes.
She has diabetes, period.
I hate the fact that when anybody comes at Evelyn, they always go for Evelyn's gut. They know that nothing means more to Evelyn than her family.
Yeah. And her situationships.
And whoever she's with or whatever she's with. So I feel like no matter every time, you just think about when Jackie last season was going at Evelyn. She automatically said something about her daughter. It's like everybody, they want Evelyn to go.
That's what I'm saying. They just stayed pulling stuff out the blue. What?
But Ayanna fixed that life. Ayanna fixed Evelyn's life because we ain't seen her. We know Evelyn used to throw glasses, hop over the table. Yeah. I kind of miss that a little bit.
You know what?
I think for TV, it was good for TV.
It was good for TV, but I'm glad she's in a better place. She's grown.
I was mad. That's why I was on the table so mad. I'm like, I wanted Evelyn to do something. Like, I miss the old Evelyn because sometimes certain actions require a certain reaction.
Yeah.
And I just wanted maybe a table shift. shift.
But in that though, she's already accusing you of being violent. So I'm not gonna give you what you
That's
want.
a good point.
I wouldn't have thought about that.
We know.
Yeah, I would have just.
I can't give you that.
And then they would have been like, "Well, that's about." Oh, I would have. Yeah, no.
I'm actually told her to take a vitamin.
That was the highlight.
That was the shade.
Take a vitamin. Like,
You look
Fix
like
your
you
neck.
need one.
Because that's my new line. Take a vitamin. Take a vitamin.
chill out. Take a vitamin.
She told her to fix her neck.
Period.
Y'all.
Period.
Well, yeah, let's get into. We got some other things to talk about tonight, but let's go ahead and in this segment, let's talk about some predictions for next week.
These predictions, y'all.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
This is so mysterious.
It is.
Right?
And you go.
Ow! I'm definitely going to predict that Evelyn is going to be very bothered and hurt by Tammy's situation and words and stuff, you know. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
I'll
I'll go next. I think Jennifer, so we see a little clip of Jennifer and Cece, and I think Jennifer's going to go off on Cece because she really can't go off where she wants to.
I agree.
Like the Evelyn and Shaunie situation. So it's going to be pent up, and she's just going to go off a little too much on Cece.
But you know, this isn't my prediction. I'm sorry, but Cece loves to place herself in drama with Jennifer, and it's like, girl, this wasn't in your issue.
Right.
She was just like another rumor. How Cece.
You didn't need to say that at all.
You didn't have to say that.
I got a prediction retraction.
Okay.
Prediction retraction. I just want to throw out that next episode that OG will be back.
You know what?
Oh yeah. I didn't miss
Is she
her.
getting proposed to?
Not this season.
I didn't.
It just
miss
popped in my
OG.
head like, where was OG? But this ain't have nothing to do with OG.
My prediction is I think that once we see Jennifer walk in when Shaunie didn't expect it, I think that Shaunie and Jennifer are going to have another talk. I don't think it's going to be that deep.
Yeah, Shaunie let it go.
I feel like Jennifer is going to lose a couple friends. I don't know. She may be shunned from the group for a little bit.
Who?
Shaunie is definitely not messing with Jennifer
Shaunie has
at
canceled
all.
her.
Yeah,
I mean, but
she's
Shaunie
going to
didn't
be
mess-
like, thank you for your services.
No, I was going to say that Shaunie didn't mess with Brandy, and Brandy still was on for 2 additional seasons. So
We'll
Early.
see. She'll definitely tell her thank you for your services.
No, I don't think so.
Jen coming back was the best thing that happened to the
It
franchise.
was.
It was very helpful. If Jen had been there, what would we be talking about right now?
Cece in this drama. OG in these wigs.
And that's it.
Evelyn in this
And that's
messiness.
it.
Thank you, Jennifer Williams, for returning back to the
Thank
cast.
you so much, Jennifer, for coming back.
Thank
Nah,
you.
but I feel like, okay, Jennifer's probably going to be like really apologetic. Tami is probably going to have a moment where everybody's probably going to come to her and be like, sis, you were wrong about that situation. She's probably going to get all type of receipts and stuff thrown at her. She's probably going to end up sitting down with Evelyn.
She was lying?
You know.
That irks me. That irks me though when they like take these rumors or like the apologies and like stretch them out.
Yeah.
Why isn't like, okay, she said sorry. Bam, done, over with. Next topic.
Yeah.
Next argument.
Yeah.
What
What's
they
going
gonna
on with
fill the
Jackie
rest
and
of
her
the 45
kids?
minutes with?
Yeah.
Jackie!
No.
And her husband, they did the weddings. Remember they doing weddings? They
They did one
weddings.
2 seasons.
Yeah, they used to do the
Everybody
weddings.
is tired of them weddings.
The
But they
wedding.
haven't done a wedding.
Y'all the only two.
I want to see the different thing.
that too. I want to see another wedding.
We get married every
We
year.
only seen a 2-minute clip of their wedding anyway.
True.
We was
Don't
never
matter.
seeing the nuptials, none of
We
that.
like it leading up to
This year would have been a Wakanda wedding.
Oh, she didn't
You
do
know
that.
what?
She
I
didn't do
didn't think it would
that.
happen. Let's go ahead and get into some news now.
Oh, yes. Tea report.
Ooh. So y'all,
What's the tea?
hit that note.
Tea report.
So y'all, Shaunie is thinking about leaving Basketball Wives LA and taking it to another city.
Of course
And
she is.
Is
she's
she gonna be on
actually
it?
thinking, I don't know. The article hasn't said much yet, but she is thinking about going to Houston or back to Miami. And she is thinking about bringing Tami with her.
I think Houston would be a good move.
I think Houston. I'm
Houston.
wondering if LeBron James, my hometown hero. I'm kind of
Coming
sorry
LA.
that he's coming to the Lakers,
I'm
but,
so excited about it.
but I'm not here for it, and this is my time. I'm very upset.
I'm
about how-
reclaiming my time.
I'm reclaiming my time. But I wonder if his wife Savannah. I wonder would she join the Basketball Wives?
No.
No.
All these big name wives
Never.
would never.
No.
Never.
I'm nosy. I want to know more.
You
about
ain't gonna get
Savannah.
that.
My whole thing is like I'd actually be here for a Basketball Wives Houston, but at the same time, are we gonna get wives or is it just gonna be like some play on
Don't
girlfriends?
Brandy
'Cause
work in? Don't Brandy live in Houston?
Brandy who?
For Basketball Wives.
Brandy who?
Y'all keep coming for my girl.
Listen.
Anyway.
But what if CP3 wives could come on? CP3 plays for the Houston Rockets.
I don't even think his wife would either. That's another big name wife. That's another big name wife. But it's like at this point, it's just a whole bunch of like divorcees,
girlfriends, and
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
I think Houston would be a good move.
Call it girlfriends of NBA players, and we can't. I don't know about the whole basketball wives.
That's crazy.
It's basketball wives and them.
Okay. You know, and I think it's crazy that she's not crazy, but I think it's funny she's taking Tami with her. Like, do you think her allegiance is more with Tami than it is Evelyn?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Look how she ride for Tami.
Okay, that's neither here nor there, but I just think that's interesting to know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so our next piece of news, y'all. So everybody was probably like trying to figure out who this additional person was in these receipts that Tami was pulling out. And so there's an interesting article that actually claims Royce Reed has been resurrected, y'all, and claims that she has also receipts of Evelyn sexting Shaunie's ex. And supposedly Evelyn's gonna respond, but I don't know. I'm like, I kind of think Royce is that missing piece to those receipts and those text messages.
I think Royce may be coming back.
Royce,
she might
come on back, Royce.
Like on that episode.
No, Royce would be good. I kind of miss
That'd be good TV.
That'd be a good.
I miss Royce.
Me too.
That petty
Remember her and Tami?
Yes, the hand.
Gotta get you popped.
I'm excited. I hope they bring Royce back.
Oh, I'm here for Royce coming back.
Yes, I am too, y'all. But let's see. So the other piece of news is going back to Evelyn in her domestic violence case. A lot of people have actually come to her defense on Instagram and social media. And one person, y'all, has been Chad's daughter. Chad's daughter actually came out and spoke to Evelyn like, I salute you. What you did was brave. Like, I'm super inspired by everything. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a true, strong person to leave, you know, a man or whatever who's, like, you know, personally domestic.
And that's her
violence.
father.
Yeah. And that's your dad, too. So, yeah, to speak out about him and his issues is actually crazy. So, I was surprised to see that.
Me too.
Yeah. And Evelyn kind of also herself just going, not necessarily going off, but, like, speaking her truth even more, like, kind of with Tami, like, how dare you bring that up?
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, and then because she also feels like she is a spokesperson for domestic violence and for a lot of women who are afraid to speak up. And so, like, she was kind of saying in her Instagram post that when you victim blame, it makes it harder for people to come out.
Absolutely.
Because then it's like, well, this is what I was afraid of happening to me. I don't want to be blamed for this. You know what I mean? Because it is always like the man has the upper hand in situations like this. And it's unfortunate. So, you know, shout out to Evelyn.
Definitely.
You know, for speaking out again on that matter. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was some good tea.
Yeah, that was it for the news today, y'all. But yeah, definitely.
Exceptionally good today.
Well, before we go, we got a game to play, right?
Oh, y'all ready for this game?
time.
It's game time. It's game time. Woo, woo. So you guys, of course, we have a game for you this week. Another game for you. Basketball wise.
I don't know if I trust L.Marie in his games, though, y'all.
Why? You can fact check me.
No,
I never get them right. So.
I stay winning, so.
You do.
Well, Kayla, we're going to start with you.
Since you stay winning.
Winning.
Season 3 made its debut.
You know what? This trivia
in
music.
May of 2011. Which new cast member joined that season?
Can I get a multiple choice?
Absolutely.
Okay.
A, Tami. B, Evelyn. C, Mika. D,
Mika.
Royce.
Oh, I hated Mika.
I was like, what else was Mika? Can I go with a Tami?
You are wrong.
Oh, that's a first.
Finally.
I might answer first.
It was Mika.
It was Mika.
like,
Mika.
That was that year that Keisha was on.
Mika Claxton. Mika with the earrings.
The one Tami popped.
The one Tami popped.
Tami popped.
Oh my God.
Let's move on. Chellz, are you ready?
I am ready.
I don't know her.
Hopefully I can get this one correct. Because
Mariah,
I
I
always
don't know her.
lose.
Tammy Roman made her TV debut in what year?
The Real World.
And what show?
The Real World on MTV.
What year?
Multiple
And what
choice. In the 90s, though, for sure.
Oh my
A,
God.
1991.
91.
Oh my
B,
God.
93.
Oh, shoot.
C, 96. D, 99.
Wow, because Tami is a little... I'm going to say 93.
Oh my goodness, Chellz.
What?
Today you are a winner.
Yay! I'm a winner. I just want to thank God who's ahead of my life.
Oh,
you know what?
It wouldn't be possible without him. Shout out to...
L.Marie, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm trying
How
to cheat.
long was Shaunie married?
Ooh.
A, 5 years.
Okay.
B, 6 years.
I knew all the answers to the other two questions.
D, 7 years.
It wasn't 10. It wasn't 10.
Wait, A, B. Did you say ABC?
I was like, ABD. Where'd this go to ABD go?
And I know, so I was like, I hope nobody say that.
You know I'm gonna call it out.
There was an answer missing, y'all.
See, 10 years.
ABD.
Did we have 10 years? 10 years is an option? Or no?
Was that your final answer?
I don't know. Was it an option?
Yes. That was D.
He forgot that option.
Yes, he did.
I'm going to go with 10 years.
You are wrong.
Was it 5?
7? It was 7.
Shaunie was only married for 7 years.
Wow.
And 5 babies.
There was a baby for every year, y'all.
Yes. One
I
more.
thought it was 10 because, 10 years you get,
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
She
One
did
more.
come to California to file because they broke up in Miami, but California to file
Come
because
on,
you get
T.
half
Oh, you know
Come
something.
on.
You know something.
down the
Okay,
middle.
come on,
But,
T.
okay.
So
So I
we-
lost. Whatever.
Last round.
Oh, it's another
Winner
round.
take
Okay.
all.
I'm
A bonus?
nervous.
Do we
Bonus
answer quick?
round.
We got a buzzer or something?
Oh, that would be
Kayla.
nice.
I'll bring a buzzer next week.
Okay.
Kayla, who did Royce have a baby by?
Dwight Howard.
Are you Kayla today?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I just knew it.
I knew that one, y'all.
Sorry,
and-
ask her the one you're gonna give me.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you. Can we get an ant or something?
Rude.
Yelling out answers?
Rude.
Kayla, where we start? Okay.
Yes, I'm ready.
Roll that tape back.
Edit.
How old is Jennifer Williams? A.
According to her eggs or her?
Ooh, so shady. A.
shade.
47. B. 43. C. 29.
Oh my God.
D. 50.
29.
She's peaking at 50, but she's a good 43.
Oh my gosh, Kayla. You are correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't get a thing when I was correct.
Okay,
Annoying.
you jumped out of place.
Sorry.
Stay in your lane, sis. Stay in your lane.
Period.
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 Not too much.
Wait, what's my question?
I'm coming. Can I turn my neck? L.Marie.
Okay.
Final question. Okay. What year did Evelyn go through her domestic violence situation? Was it A, 2012, B, 2011, C, 2010, D, 2016?
This dramatic voice.
I'm glad he said all the letters this time.
I feel like I'm going to go with 20.
Oh my God, I'm over here in tears.
She has 30 seconds. You have 3 seconds.
Did I say that? I don't know.
3,
Did he go from 30 to
11?
3 or?
1. Final answer?
11.
11. I would like to apologize that you did not get that question correct. Oh my God. Evelyn Lozada went through her domestic dispute in 2012.
I was going to say
Thank you,
12.
ladies, so much for playing Basketball Wives.
I don't like
History,
this game.
Trivia.
I don't like it
You know,
either.
some of you win, some of you lose, but all of you
I
will be
stay
back
coming
next
out on
week.
top. I stay coming out on top every round.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah, cheater.
Whatever.
Interesting.
I'm salty.
Are you mad?
From pretzel to Pacific Ocean, how salty are y'all for losing today?
Pacific
On a
Ocean.
scale from 1 to Chris Brown, how mad are you?
I'm going to come slide on out of that one.
Mad enough that you can't get in the club, or mad that
Or mad if you gonna follow Gucci around. Sorry.
I'm not touching that Chris Brown stuff. All right.
wrap it up then.
All this over little baby. Wow.
Well, that's it for us tonight.
Oh my
Yes.
God, I'm in tears.
Yes.
Make sure you guys join us next week for our recap of Basketball Wives and join us in the comments for the live chat. I'm L.Marie. You guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at L.Marie TV.
Yes, and first off, I wanted to shout out, thank you to our live chat fans, Felicia Michelle and Carolyn Ralph for joining us on the live chat, and everybody else. You can find me on all social media platforms at I am J. Lamar.
Hey, what's up, guys? You can find me on all social media platforms at Chellz Evette. That's Chellz with a C, not an S.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another episode of Basketball Wives. I'm your host, Kayla Rene'e.
Yeah, shout out to
Where
my
can they
man
find
Justin.
you?
Oh,
Where can they find you?
Come on, I thought our lower thirds always pop up. But y'all can find me at the only _ Kayla Rene'e. I'm trying to wipe my tears because we was laughing all of
Hey,
it.
yo, shout out.
I just want to shout out my man Jesse Smollett.
Yes,
he's
I
on
love
tour now.
Justin.
Yes, he's on tour right now. Check him out.
Shout out City Girls too. Period.
JT girl, we gonna miss you, sis.
Do you love me?
We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Period.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.